and today we're celebrating movement. Yeah, I just love movement, man!
I cross the midline of the body, and I can come down, half circles. You can turn it so that you can get your hip all the way open.
Boy, we're celebrating movement with one of my favorite people, Dr. Mike Garant. Dr. Michael Garant is the owner of Smart Coach here in Columbia, Maryland, and is also a Taekwondo martial art expert and instructor over at Junri in the same location. So Mike today and I were talking about how important movement is to your health, to your well-being, and to the development of your nervous system, how it applies to learning and everything. And here we are at chiropractic, and what do? We're hyper-intense movement. And so good movement begets more good movement, bad movement begets more bad movement. So here we are with Slim, and Slim and I were hanging out earlier, and Slim was just having fun, hanging out, going, yeah, I just love movement, man, it rocks. So you sometimes can't be able to move as well as Slim does, right, Slim? But movement does a lot of great things for you. So we're going to talk about movement today as it relates to nervous system development and what good movement looks like. So Mike, give us some of your thoughts on this as a smart movement coach, as somebody that talks about movement to develop proper brain patterns for kids. How does that start?
Well, thanks for having me today, Todd. I appreciate it. One of the things that I like to focus on with movement are two key aspects. One, I cross the midline of the body, and that helps neuronal development, proper learning. It also helps facilitate attention. The other thing that I do with the program that I set up is we work both sides of the body equally. Again, developing equal movement on both sides. Again, that's a good self-defense issue, but as well as a good learning neuronal stimulant model.
So Mike, for our folks out there, do you think you could give me like an easy exercise that would be great for somebody to try this at home? Obviously, if they really have an issue, contact you, and there'll be information below. And remember, as always, everyone, if you like our content or you have questions, comment below. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and keep coming back for more exciting content. But do you have something for us?
So I have a simple movement. We call it our blocks, circular blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hands, they're usually up, and I'm just going to take them and I'm going to do half circles. And they're going to come around half circles. So notice I'm coming all the way across my body, all the way across. And then I can take them and I can come down. Half circles, circular blocks. Again, these are great. They're easy. Anybody can do it no matter what age. And crossing that midline and stimulating that movement is really helpful for you. So another thing about
what am I thinking? What am I referring to? What is everyone thinking out there? Come on, guys. When we did this, what did you all think of? Come on, wax on, wax off. Come on, do you remember that? Yeah. So anyways, what's the next one?
So, I mean, if you really want to you can work your legs as well. So you can take your knees and you can shoot your knee across and bring it out. And shoot your knee across and bring it out.
So would it look like this? So I shoot this one out?
Yeah, bring it all the way across. Bring it all the way across.
Okay.
So, and if you get really good at it, you can turn it so that you can get your hip all the way open.
So, I'm going to have to practice that one. It doesn't come out natural, but that's okay.
So you're going to come across and you want to get your hip all the way open.
All right. Now, I want you all to notice this, and you might not notice this. You might be so worked on his movement that you didn't realize how stable Michael was in the rest of his frame. When he was stable with this leg here, and this leg here, and all the way up through here, when everything was properly aligned, guess what? He had more range of motion. So that's the importance of chiropractic in this, having proper alignment and being aware of it. And we've been able to partner up with Michael for how long now?
I think it's been almost 20 years.
Yeah, a couple of decades.
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
we've been working on my range of motion.
Yeah.
Trying to get me to do it properly, and a lot of things that you have brought to me as you treated me, I have instilled in my students at the studio.
Yeah,
and one of the big things that we're working on right now is core strength and stability. And I
think that might be another one later on.
Yeah, but that's so some of the good things that you brought to me. The one last thing I want to say about martial arts is we work with balance. Balance is another good thing to work for in terms of attention and learning.
Okay, well let's you know what? Let's turn off this one. And guys, I want you to come back in just a few seconds for the balance segment. So I'll see you all soon. Remember, subscribe, like, and comment.
Keep moving.